for me, I don't want it to be a man's job to tell me okay, you're looking for a wife, so I need to take care of you. Let that be on me to feel like I want to cater to you.
Oh my
So what do you
God.
And
I love that me and Amanda are just such different women.
No, you
Because
are.
I don't want to do nothing but take care of my home.
and I don't care.
I don't want to go to work.
Just because she doesn't like rice and beans doesn't mean she's not going to make it for you. Because I don't like a plethora of things, but I know I'm going to have to cook that shit.
Those are wife traits. See,
I know exactly. So you can't tell me I'm not a wife.
Those are wife traits. You're thinking like, I don't have to eat it, but I will do it for my husband.
Yeah, I think it's the attention and the catering, the care part.
I just
want
to know how,
which is something that I exude, But don't let me catch you trying to tell me that this is something I gotta do.
When I
will do it, but don't make me feel like that this is a job.
And the biggest, I'm sorry, Jada.
But don't you want to please your husband?
I will please my husband.
But
I don't want him saying this is what you got to do.
So you'll please your husband on your terms, is what you're saying. No, I'm asking the question because it sounds like you're going to tell the man who you want to marry, who's going to be in your life forever. You can tell me things, but I got to make sure it's my idea. That's what you're saying.
We could do that. We could make it feel like your idea.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's just like when you're already gonna clean the kitchen, like wash the dishes, and your mom say wash the dishes, and now you're upset because girl, I was already gonna do that.
Sometimes.
I can't wait to see.
I
actually, I don't even have to wash the dishes because that's y'all dishes, but I was gonna do that already to be nice, like to be helpful. But you're making it seem like this is my job.
See, I have issues. Maybe I have. Well, I know I have daddy issues. I don't know what it is. Are you able
to submit?
Huh?
Are you able to submit?
That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Like I told y'all, like we got independent women like Amanda. Like she wants to have run a Fortune 500 company. I don't want to do none of that.
Oh, okay.
I want to have a garden, some chickens. I want to take my herbs off of my balcony and put this nice basil into my homemade pasta. I don't want to do nothing. I can't do every. I want to be completely in. I want to be completely in a woman's role. I want to make a house a home.
I want
That's it.
basil in my pasta.
I'm not trying to have confrontation about nothing. Jersey? I'm Beyonce in the Destiny's Child. Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is showtime.
That is my jam, and I feel that song very. I
don't want to do nothing else.
That is my jam.
No, it is. That is my jam.
I want to be a woman because because I can't. Like we're trying to do every role these days.
That part.
Everybody's trying to do every role. I'm not trying to help you build the porch.
Well, men aren't trying to be women, though. That's the difference.
Men aren't?
Men aren't trying to be women. It's the women that are trying to step into the masculine roles and not allow us to walk in our purpose.
I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's just that there's a disconnect, and everybody, again, like I told you, everybody has so many options, or people are seeing so much that they're not content on trying to make their situation work. And I think like people are I don't know if men have really been committing to women. Let's be honest. Like men haven't really been.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Even saying that you want a wife is crazy.
All right, if a woman says,
no, how he said it, he was like,
if a woman says, I want to be a wife, she'll tell you that on a date. She'll be like, I want to be a wife. Okay, you're on a date. Yeah, I want to be a wife. Okay, why don't you ask me? Do I want to be a husband?
That's not happening.
No.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
because we don't know who you are at the moment.
I don't know anyone that would say I want to be a wife. The conversation is, I date to marry. I would like to be married. Do you want to be married? Like, do you date to marry? It's not that someone's just gonna say I want to be a wife and doesn't ask the man, do you want to be a husband?
Alan hasn't even been like you haven't. What are you even saying right now? You're married.
Why would that be?
This is not. It's from your studies. Like
statement that would not be the statement.
Why are we even listening to Alan right now? You're good, bro. Like stay out of this. Like just stay over there. You're good. You've been good for years. Like this is not even your category. This isn't your era. Like,
but I also
you're out of this.
Since you're the only one married on the couch, right?
I want to be a husband.
Yo,
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, just try it out.
You still working how you're playing that line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I would have bit the bait. Like what?
Hi, come here.
Yeah. Rob came up to me talking about, I want to be a husband. Just like that little smirk.
Oh,
Been
my
like,
practicing
goodness.
because he knows how he's gonna do it.
I do.
I would have been like, what you like to eat?
It ain't gonna be nothing nice.
You like honey butter on your
Oh, my
cornbread?
goodness.
Anyways,
go ahead.
Alan, I was gonna ask you, what did you expect from your wife before you guys got married?
Um,
And where did your expectation come from?
Ciao.
responsibility. Like, I can't be with somebody who's irresponsible.
Oh.
Like, that's really important to me. And she's a very responsible person. Even though she drives me crazy at times, but she's a very, like, if she gotta go to work, she's going to work. If she could be hanging out, but if she gotta be at work at 6:30, she shows up at 6:30. Like, her responsibilities has always been her priority. And I was like, damn, she's very responsible. Like, you could go far with a responsible person.
Shit. Yeah.
You could really build with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I would see that, and I used to be like, damn. You know, I'm like, I like that shit. I like that. And then we had a kid early. You know, like, there's things that I didn't like. She did a baby shower. I didn't know what baby shower was back then. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I was a kid. I was 18.
You were 18 and you didn't know what a baby shower was?
No, he know where it was like.
There's a lot of stuff I didn't know. But what I'm saying.
They don't have baby showers in Haiti?
No, I was here. But what I'm saying is I didn't. No, but what I'm saying is I saw the responsibility and you could tell those things. You know what I'm saying? And I had girlfriends before and I remember that. I used to be like, it's not gonna work out.
Yeah.
Because I could see the issues that could happen. You know what I'm saying?
That's actually why I've left both my relationships when I felt like this is not what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. When I couldn't see this relationship furthering, like I could not see myself marrying this person.
Because you can't see it. You like, and people don't like that part, but I think we naturally know when we can't see it. Like, you couldn't see yourself with flabby belly.
Ooh.
Right? That bothered you. But on the other end, there's a woman that could be like, I love that belly.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
She can't see herself without that belly.
Right.
That part. That's why you gotta let him go and be where he's supposed to be and not settle.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm not gonna lie
to him the whole marriage.
No, and I
abusing him.
No, I would. Yeah.
Going like this to him every time you walk by.
Women.
No, we would have had to nip it in the bud because I wouldn't have been able to do it. Like, I'm not even gonna abuse you. I'm just gonna be like, this ain't gonna work.
That's abuse.
And I'm not gonna lie. Like, your past relationships, whether they're good or bad, some of them set a certain bar for you.
A new standard, yeah.
Yeah, new standard. And my man, my baby daddy could have made it. We could have. he was that dude, just crazy as hell. So
that's what I'm saying. There was you guys, and I guess I might be using the wrong word.
What's that?
I don't know if I'm using the right word. The expectation she had for her baby father and the expectation he had, they just didn't meet. When I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm using the right word. I feel like when people.
Is expectation the word you feel like you're misusing?
Yeah. It's like,
I don't think so.
There's a thing like
maybe you mean alignment. They weren't aligned.
Alignment. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
Miss the alignment. You misalign because something happens,
or you're not aligned.
Yeah, or even, for example, sometimes people are not ready for that position yet. So you can get a job somewhere and you can be like, like you want to get that next position, but somebody else might get it. Like, you're just not ready for it yet. You're not groomed properly for that position yet. And it's just not the time for it. Maybe it's not the job for it. Maybe you do better in a different company. But at that time, it's just not.
But what's the misalignment that, where do you see the misalignment? Like, if you have the person that you want and everything is going good, where do you get misaligned?
Because that would be timing. If that's the case. And they weren't ready. If someone's not ready, then it's just not their time for that relationship. So if you're staying in it, you're forcing them person to be ready.
And sometimes it's simple stuff like that can be fixed. But again, it takes a certain level of maturity. Like, I had to really look into myself with certain things, and I had to grow in certain ways to understand certain ways where I messed up. And then I also have to, like, if I wanted to double back in that relationship, I can't go back into the relationship with a person who didn't make those like certain changes in growth as well. So it's like, yeah, could that relationship work again if changes were made and growth and acknowledgement for what was the issue? But if there's no acknowledgement and there's no growth or change, then it's going to be the same repetitive cycle.
Yeah, but could you see growth? Could you see growth in somebody that you had a bad experience with then?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or do you always see that person in that spot?
No, I can see growth, especially, just again with the path that I'm choosing to take now, like absolutely. And I can see effort in people. Like if you make an effort and you show someone that you're trying to better themselves in the areas that were an issue, I think that,
I couldn't even imagine date. I have no patience.
I know, but nobody does.
I would just be like, it's not.
Same. It's also like you could see potential in a person, but knowing that maybe the next girl will get the better version because maybe it's therapy they need. Maybe it's time for them to even understand their traumas and heal properly. And people might not have the patience to stay with them in that.
Yeah.
So it's like enough damage has to be done in the current relationship for you to walk away. And unfortunately, the next person will get the better version of that partner.
Or not.
Yeah. Or get the person that they got,
or the person that's scarred from with the experience, and now they're gonna make you pay for it.
Or they like that person the way they are. They just weren't for you.
Oh, true.
And they go back and forth and cuss each other out, whatever it is, unhealthy habits, and they probably really dwell in that. And they could dwell in that for years.
Exactly.
Word.
And probably only want to change it because somebody's like, you should change. But like, I like being toxic.
But I think that's the thing. I think some people so this culture that we're in now where everybody has to like try to help each other, I don't think it's always necessary or helpful. Like none of us are ever going to be perfect in relationships.
Or healthy, because you could be drowning trying to help somebody out with their shit.
And at the end of the day, like sometimes it's like we're all trying to have the same personality. I feel like
yeah, it is. It feels
all
like
right.
that.
If I'm a narcissist,
so good.
like if I'm a narcissist, like whatever my issue may be, like okay, maybe I can work on it, maybe I can't, but that's not anybody else's business. Like let me work on what I got going on in my life.
That's what I'm saying.
And maybe my little spicy attitude or that little spice that I have, maybe he likes that. Maybe that's sometimes opposites attract. Maybe it's not always going to be peaceful and sweet in the house, and there's going to be arguments, there's going to be discomfort, there's going to be things that you just have to work through. That's it. Everybody's not going to just get enough therapy to no longer be a narcissist. Nobody's ever going to just get rid of all their trauma. Like you can't just suppress everything that your childhood, like 30 years of who you are. Like can't just teach an old dog new tricks. That's just not how life works.
Yeah, nobody's 100% healed.
Yeah.
It's not even.
So people have this expectation in their mind. Like it's so amazing to see like some of these new couples who are getting married or who are like relationships that I've been following for a while. And it's like, even these famous people is like, it's been hard. Like they keep it a buck sometimes. It's like even I was watching Keke Palmer and she had like
she had on there. She had somebody.
She had
on
the
there.
two people from
Ruth and
Boaz. I'm not talking about no Offset.
Go ahead.
But she had, and you could tell like listening to the character that played Boaz.
Tyler LaPley.
Yeah.
Lepley, however you say.
Not too much of a miracle man. It's like I'm joking. He went on the episode, and you can tell through the conversation like we're a couple, our relationship is in the limelight. Like you have a baby, your woman goes through postpartum. She has her confidence issues. I got my stuff going on. I got 2 kids with another woman. Like you can tell, we done had some stuff going on. That's why we ain't married already.
I gotta watch.
You gotta watch that Keke Palmer episode.
He got 3 kids?
2 or 3, I don't know, by somebody else. Yeah, he got 3 kids altogether, I guess. But knowing like everybody has stuff going on in their relationship, nobody else's advice is going to be effective in my relationship all the time.
But that's what I'm trying to say. We have to be realistic. I think people need to be upfront and realistic. Everybody's got to go through bullshit. We all got to go through bullshit. What is going to make my bullshit worth your time? Because that's all it is. A lot of people think like they could come with a whole bunch of bullshit and somebody's going to deal with it. And not to sound like I'm judging or passing judgment, but you could take Cardi with 3 kids. You take her with 4 kids. Look at Eddie Murphy's ex-wife.
Nicole Murphy.
Oh my 5
God.
kids. Why?
Have mercy.
She makes you, she's like, that. That's just niggas, that's worth it.
Yeah.
Then you see the next girl with 3 kids, and you like, I ain't
and that's just how it is,
right? Because to you, it may not be worth it. A lot of people be in relationships, deal with bullshit because it's worth the bullshit they deal with.
I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just manageable bullshit.
Yeah.
Because bullshit isn't worth it. It's just manageable. I know this person's bullshit, and I have a trust level with this person where I know how far it's going to go, and it's not going to hurt me or devastate me.
Sometimes it does. Some people be with people with that bullshit for years.
Well, no, it's not a time thing. I'm saying it's just not devastating. It's like, obviously, we're going to argue. Obviously, you're not going to be my favorite person. We're not going to get along and all that other stuff. But, like, I know how far you're going to take it.
But that's the problem with people today. Nobody wants to deal with, like, anything. Relationships lasted longer in those times. Obviously, we interacted with the people in our neighborhood basically, and who you know at work, and we had phones that you put on a hook. So now there's a lot more access to each other, but within these relationships, there's so much outside noise. So people are not able to hold it down as long as, say, our parents, our grandparents. Like, they're not able to like stay in these relationships because it's way too much outside noise now. There's way too many distractions. So a lot of relationships are headed nowhere fast. Most of them. And it's all because people are not able to together say, hey, it's me and you, and we're going to tune out all of the outside noise, and whatever we go through, we're just going to work through it. I used to be a track star. That was what my baby daddy, he was like, every time you always want to leave me. And I'm just like, because that's what I do. I'm leaving you. And it's just like,
that's a lot.
Yeah, but and I realized, oh, that's messed up. Like, I'm really, he's like, you always trying to end my relationship and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, he loved me. Like, he really, like, we don't got to break up.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like.
But I had to learn from that. Yeah, I'm tired of this.
Call me. I hang up on you. I run away. I do this. I do that. What you want me to do? Oh, you gotta chase me. You gotta.
No. See, I didn't want that. What happened was our relationship started off perfect, way too fast. We were having an amazing relationship, and then boom, when things do start occurring, now you have to figure out how to make it work with this person, and it depends on the communication within the relationship.
I think that honestly, subconsciously as human beings, we all subconsciously appraise a situation and see what it's worth to us.
Yeah.
I think whether we admit it or not, when we're in a relationship, we appraise the relationship, we put the value that we think in it, whether we do it over a period of time, and then you like,
I had enough.
But sometimes your mental sanity, like whatever it's doing to your mind and your ability to move, like if I feel as though when I come out of this relationship, I'm going to be worse off, then that's when I'm like, oh, I got to get out of the situation. Because if we'll make progress and then we're back at square one, so every time we take these steps, it means nothing, that is a waste of my time. I'm not about to keep having these repetitive situations. And then forgiveness. We're either going to forgive each other or we're not. If we're not going to forgive each other, let's move on. It's a broken mirror. You put the pieces together, you're never going to get that clean slate. Like, we had literally a perfect situation. And then once that mirror got cracked, once it fell, once it broke, it's kind of like, that's it. Like, I'm still trying to get this perfect thing back. It's never going to be that. We're totally different people now. We've hurt each other. We've done this. We've done that. The trust part is so important in a relationship.
And forgiveness.
Yeah. Because if you're genuinely not able to forgive someone, but you're giving them the mind that making them feel as though you will be able to forgive them, you're dragging them along for no reason. If you know your heart is too broken to really get over something, I used to see my homegirl keep bringing up the same things to her man. I'm just like, but you're still with him.
That part.
Like, just leave the man, because I don't want to hear about it. And you keep bringing it up to him. We got to keep hearing this and hearing this and hearing this. Like, girl, like, if you're going to forgive him, is he still doing it? Do you think he's going to do it again? Like, don't nobody want to keep.
But at the end of the day, she's going to leave to go deal with the same shit with somebody else.
No, but at least you got to
understand that. They think it's going to be like, oh, this person's going to see me for who I really am. And
no, it's not that. Great. It's just that. It's what it is what I'm saying is, what are y'all talking about? If somebody messes up a situation, like if I'm in a relationship with a man,
the glass gets shattered,
and the glass is shattered because of you. So basically, you're saying men ain't shit.
Who said men? We didn't say that.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. So now, just because my glass got shattered over here, everywhere I go, my glass gonna get shattered? Yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's not.
Like, we're never gonna have a perfect mirror again, but can we put the pieces up and at least see a little image, still look cute, still see our outfits, do a little fit check? If we can't even see our outfits in the mirror, then we need to keep the cushion.
Because we're not aligned anymore.
My broken mirror.
I think that you can be aligned, but people are looking in the wrong places, or they're just, again, the red flags.
If you're not aligned anymore, what's that thing in the car? Your alignment in the car? That shit is off. It's off. Like, if you're not aligned, it's just...
Yes, but the forgiveness will be resetting that alignment.
Yeah.
That's the thing.